Tonight, a group of Oregon lawmakers are demanding answers about the ongoing presence of helicopters above and around the ICE facility in South Portland. Oregon Senators Ron Wyden and Jeff Merkley, along with Representatives Suzanne Bonamici and Maxine Dexter, writing a letter to the Department of Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem. Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us for K2 News at 11, everyone. I'm Barry Mangold. A lot to get to tonight. We're going to get straight to K2's Jennifer Singh, who joins us live from the ICE facility in South Portland with more on what lawmakers are asking and how area residents are responding. Jennifer, what can you tell us?
Yeah, Barry, I want to know we have seen and heard one of those helicopters circling overhead throughout the evening tonight. And lawmakers want to know who is in charge of the helicopters and why they're here to begin with. Now, state lawmakers say over the past couple of weeks, since September 27th, they've received a significant number of complaints from their community members.
It feels like psychological warfare. It does not feel good to be around here.
That's how Daniel Moreau describes living in South Portland, as helicopters have been spotted time and time again over the last few weeks, flying in circles above the ICE facility.
It's almost every night. It's like 4 to 6 hours at night, and they're doing like circles every 5-6 minutes or so.
Complaints like Daniel's now prompting state lawmakers to write a letter to Department of Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem, demanding answers about who is operating the helicopters, what the mission is, and how much it costs, asking for answers by Monday.
I'm glad somebody's actually paying attention because, yeah, it's one thing to have a national news event going on in town, and it's like, this is a Portland thing. It's a very different thing when it's 200 yards off my balcony.
In the letter, lawmakers write that community members are frustrated with disruptions caused by the helicopters, saying they rattle buildings, impact workplaces, and keep people up at night. Additionally, they claim the Port of Portland reported that they received 40 noise complaints about the helicopters on September 27th and 28th. But the letter comes as some community members also want more attention from lawmakers on what's happening on the ground.
With the helicopters, it's just very noisy and disruptive. I don't think it's as much of an issue as the tear gas being deployed. That's something I'm much more concerned about, especially the effects of the residual remnants in the air. I think that the health dangers are an insanely urgent issue that needs to be addressed as soon as possible.
When they're deploying chemical weapons, it's pretty much unlivable.
Now, the letter comes after the city of Portland just last week issued a statement saying they acknowledge the increase in helicopters across the city and say the city has nothing to do with them. Now, I also reached out to the city for more information as well as the Port of Portland. I submitted a records request to the Port of Portland to figure out just how many complaints have been filed between September 27th and now. I'm still waiting a response. We have the full letter on our website, ketu.com. For now, live in South Portland, Jennifer Singh, K2 News.
Good information, Jennifer. Thank you for that.